There we go.
Santiago, it's been kind of a wild week for you, right? The late change in opponent, I guess, kind of lay out how things unfolded for you this week.
Yeah. This is a typical week, crazy. I have 10 years in the company. First time they're happy with me. But that's the fight business, right? These things happen, and it's okay, man. I'm happy to have somebody, to can punch in the face and take my money and back to home,
How soon did you know that Robbie was out and they were going to have to find somebody else?
They called me Sunday night. Sunday late night, I'm surprised. I surprised that he injured on Sunday night. I don't understand the communication, for probably the last days close to the fight, you're not training very hard, and I take a call from my manager, Ali Belaziz, Sunday night. He told me that Sean Shelby called him in the right moment that he called me and said that Robbie feel pain and I need to be an MRI and he out of the fight. I don't know what kind of injury are. I don't know. I'm surprised. They're very, very close to the fight, but sometimes happen and, fuck it. I told you, I'm happy. They put other body there, let's go.
I was going to say, what was your attitude? Just get me anybody? Like, I don't care who it is? Or did it matter who the opponent is?
No. I don't care. I'm training, For sure, the style are different. But in the end of the day, I'm a fighter. I know that shit, I know to fight, man. And, brother, I waiting long time, to fight in December. My last fight is in May. And I want to fight in September. In my head, in my perfect world, my idea is fight in September and also fight in December, make 2 fights more this year. And I'm waiting for December, but they give me a good fight. I think I'm waiting. And now they changed the opponent in the last minute. I'm not going to take more time, They say, put somebody. And this is the option they give me, right? That's the option they give me. They say, well, we have this kid in 180 pounds. I'm the weight. They say, okay, let's go. Let's do that.
Do you bother to watch tape or break them down? I mean, it's so close. Can you develop a game plan, or do you just say, I've been doing this,
No, fuck it, man. I go to sleep. I'm happy that I don't need to cut the weight, and let's see what happens on Saturday, man. I'm a fight dog, I know that shit.
I know the last two have been kind of heartbreaking, right, with split decisions. I mean, has that forced you to change anything? Have you had to address your fighting style and maybe change anything?
I always try to improve, I always try to improve, I'm working hard in the gym and I try to improve. I have a lot of good partners, a lot of good coach in America Top Team. I'm still there, For sure, I'm pissed off. Both fights, I think they won. They're close. A lot of people think they won. But let's go see what happens this Saturday night. I'm ready to do my best.
Is there any danger of a lack of, I don't want to say focus. I mean, everybody's dangerous, right? But Robbie Lawler's the legend, been around forever. Alex is a heck of a fighter, but not a legend like Robbie. Is it difficult to have the same motivation or focus with that change?
No, man, the motivation is still there, motivation for me are, change the opponent, but the goal are the same, the goal are to finish the guy stay in front of me, I don't care who are, it is no personal business, right? I need to smash whatever is in front of me, take my money back to home, continue working, and continue doing what I do, and this is the same shit, That's a good kid, man. He won 8 on the last 10 fights and have 4 victories in a row. And I think this is good for him. I think that's good for me, for when I beat this guy, I can prove to the world that one of the best welterweights.
Last thing for me, I mean, Alex, as you say, he's been some pretty entertaining fights. Are you seeing this as it's going to be a pretty entertaining scrap back and forth, or do you feel like you can dominate? How do we see this go?
No. I think that's going to be a fun fight, and that's going to be fun for the fans. I think they always my fight, they try to do, this is my style, realistic. My style is exciting, and I know this Saturday going to be a exciting match.
Santiago in front. You had recently sent a message to Canelo telling him to leave Lionel Messi alone.
Of course, man.
Canelo also, he ended up apologizing. I think he was
right.
So what did you make of Canelo's apology?
No, that's good, man. If he feeling that's apologies, I think that's good. Everybody can do mistakes. If he make a mistake, it's good he recognize, right? But for sure, man, if touch with Messi, touch with all Argentina, we love this kid, Especially when you saw the guy is no respectful when you looking for Messi and you evaluate his career, 10 years more, and I think he's the most respectful guy that I know, and that's. People start a war, Mexican and Argentina, but they say, no, stop with that shit. I love Mexican, I have a lot of friends from Mexican, Brandon, a lot of people, fighters, a lot of people outside the fight, I work in the TV with a lot of Mexican guys. I work for Mexico, I love Mexico. Nothing personal with Mexico. Just only think they can do a stupid thing, and he recognized. And I think that's great, he recognized, and that's it, they're finished,
So do you think he overreacted? He was just upset that Mexico lost in the moment?
Maybe, I don't know, man. Soccer makes you pissed off. I understand that. I love soccer. I love soccer. I'm pissed off too, And also, I'm excited for my fight, but I'm so excited for Argentina Friday too, I'm going to do my weight early to go to watch the soccer game.
I was going to ask, how is Argentina right now?
Oh, that's
the
good.
World Cup and you fighting?
Man, that's amazing, man. I'm excited. I'm excited for everything we live in Argentina, People are super excited with the World Cup, but then also they give me a lot of good energy for the fight, and man, that's good things.
Santi, first time you speak in English. How you doing that? You speeding up the weigh-ins on Friday. Have you seen any spot to see the match against Netherlands? The match is at 11. The weigh-ins is 2 hours early.
No, the weigh-ins is 9 to 11.
9 to 11, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm gonna try to do the first guy doing the weigh-ins and go to watching the soccer game. Start 11 Argentina.
Santi, tell me how important is the extra 3 pounds you pack to this fight?
I already in the weight, it's okay. I do my good weight good. I never had problem with the weight, and for sure always we need to sacrifice. But it's part of the game. It's no easy. But I never had problem, and I doing everything right. But when they give me this option, they not give me the other option, right? They told me this guy in this weight. I say, okay, let's do it. I'm okay. I'm eating good. The first time, I'm the 5 week and eating good, But that's good. I think they're gonna be better for me.
Hey, Santiago. I just wanted to ask you, you mentioned loving soccer, and just recently Dana came out and said that soccer was the least talented sport on earth. I'm just curious if you could respond to that.
The what?
Dana said that soccer players are the least talented sport on earth.
Less talented? No, I don't think so. I don't think they are the less talented. There's no easy. You imagine this sport, all kids around the world try to be soccer player. Well, in a lot of countries they try, and they start competing very young, guys. They start to have 6, 7, 8 years. If you start with have 15, 18 years old, you probably not gonna stay in the really, really high level. I think it's competitive. Maybe it's other different kind of competitive. If you looking for us, how working we are for prepare for the fight. But I think that there's no easy.
Thank you.
Santiago, here in the back. All the way to the back.
Hey, brother.
I wanted to ask you, with the short notice change, is it more pressure, less pressure? Is it freeing that you're kind of just going to be able to go in there and fight without overthinking a game plan? How does the short notice change affect that mentality?
Are the same shit. Same. Change the game plan for sure. One guy is southpaw, other guy is orthodox. Change some things, but in the end of the day, it's the same shit. It's go inside to the cage and prove to myself what I can do, and that's it, man.
Thank you.
Santiago right here. Obviously, as a commentator, you get a good seat for a lot of the big fights. Next year is supposed to be very big for the UFC. Return of John Jones, maybe against Ngannou, rematch Pereira, Adesanya, Usman, Edwards. As a commentator, which fight are you most looking forward to talking about?
What is the fight that I most like to watch?
And to commentate.
To commentate? Yeah. No, there are a lot of fights, man. I love this game, and all the time, a lot of good fights, and a lot of surprise sent to the Leo Network with Usman, and always, I think, I really enjoy broadcasting the fights, and thank God the last time I working a lot, almost every show I'm calling the fights, and I start to study more fights. Before I studied just more my division. Now I'm studying all fights, and that's good, We learn more about the sport. We watching the other point, the fights, and I'm enjoying, man. I enjoy a lot of fights.
Argentina makes the final. Who do you want to see them play, France or Portugal?
Man, I like Portugal and beat these guys. That's going to be fun.
Because of Cristiano?
Yes.
Do you think that would be the biggest soccer game ever if Messi and Ronaldo played in the finals?
No, it doesn't matter. The finals, the better player is single. Soccer team are 11 people there inside is different. The best ever are Messi, for sure. The best soccer player in the history is Lionel Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo for sure is good too, but if supposed to their play and Portugal won this, that doesn't matter, for this. When we're talking the best player is the single man, and the single man, in my opinion, are Lionel Messi.
Santiago, gracias por visitarnos un ratito durante este gran evento, el más grande para terminar el año.
Claro, gracias a vos.
Cuéntanos un poquito cómo ha estado el campamento, cambio de oponente, cómo está todo para este sábado para ti.
Nosotros nos preparamos, hacemos todo un trabajo estratégico. Obviamente, cuando tenemos un oponente asignado, es un deporte para gente que tal vez no lo entiende tanto, un deporte donde lleva mucha estrategia, donde se podría decir que es un juego de ajedrez, y uno hace una preparación para eso. Cuando te cambian un oponente, cambian algunas cosas en cuestión de estrategia, pero cuando hay que poner en la balanza, por lo menos yo lo tengo que mirar, para mí es mucho más importante estar peleando y estar midiéndome contra otro atleta que también está en la misma situación, porque él tampoco sabía que iba a pelear conmigo, entonces el estudio creo que no estuvo de ninguna de las dos partes. Para mí es mucho más importante estar en acción con lo que hay, que son cosas que en el negocio de la pelea pasan, y enfrentar este desafío y mostrar que soy capaz de pasar por encima de estos desafíos también, de estos cambios y de lo que se dio en esta pelea.
De acuerdo. Y un desafío que no tienes es lo de dar peso. ¿Qué ventaja es estar en una categoría un poquito más grande? O sea, casi la disciplina, matarte para dar el peso, ¿se siente más contento?
Sí, está bueno. La verdad que yo ya me venía cagando de hambre un poquito, venía bajando bien el peso y ahora me lo cambiaron, pero está bien. Ahora sí puedo comer un poco más en la semana de la pelea y estamos bien. Estamos bien con el peso, eso no es una presión.
Porque siempre te ves de buena actitud, o sea, sonríes, todo padre, pero te ves todavía más animado. Y
sí.
Me imagino que es porque no tienes que tener esa rutina.
Sí, obviamente que a pesar de que yo siempre soy bien, como vos dijiste, animado, siempre el corte de peso te va sacando energía, eso es inevitable, ¿no? Es fisiológico, por más buena voluntad que le ponga, cuando le sacas el combustible al cuerpo, el cuerpo lo siente, pero obviamente ahora tengo más combustible, tengo más energía, está buenísimo, y como te dije, este es un nuevo desafío, en un peso pactado, hay pelea que es lo importante, así que ahí vamos.
Claro que sí, man. Y con tu oponente, claro, te va a dar un duelo fuerte, va a estar dura. ¿Te da más ánimo todavía estar ahí enfrente de todos los fans? ¿Vas a estar en T-Mobile en comparación que fuera aquí en el Apex o algo así?
Me encanta. Donde hay un título mundial en juego, estar en la cartelera estelar. La verdad que para mí estar representando a mi gente, una vez más es un orgullo. Trabajé mucho y, como te digo, a pesar de los cambios que hubo, se toma el desafío como vino y vamos ahí arriba a dar lo mejor el sábado y a representar a toda la gente que viene creciendo en mí.
De acuerdo. Y finalmente, para mí, hablaste un poquito sobre ello en el tema en inglés. Por favor, tu opinión con todo esto de Argentina y de Canelo y de Messi, la cosa.
Mirá, creo que Canelo se equivocó en criticar a Messi por una acción separada. De hecho, cuando vos ves el video no hay nada. Si vos me decís que la agarró y la prendió fuego, está bien, no voy a decir nada, no importa que sea Lionel Messi. O sea, si tuvo una actitud de respetuosa me va a callar la boca. Pero lo primero que yo hice cuando vi el Twitter, porque yo lo sigo a Canelo, ir a ver el video. Cuando vi el video no vi nada, al contrario, él corre la camiseta para no pisarla con el botín, entonces eso como que me enojó. No sé si lo hizo para poder generar medios, si lo hizo para, no sé, para simpatizar más con los mexicanos o si lo hizo también porque estaba dolido por el partido, tal vez una reacción. No sé cuál fue el motivo, pero sí en el momento reaccioné porque lo que digo, cuando vos criticás a una persona en un medio público, más cuando es alguien que tiene tanto poder, vos tenés que evaluar. O sea, no por una acción separada le vas a criticar a una persona que tiene una carrera intachable. Messi es una persona muy respetuosa. Entonces, creo que en ese punto él se equivocó y por eso salía a decirlo. Tal vez si hubiera sido un jugador más controversial, un jugador que yo sé que puede haber hecho algo, tal vez no, pero de la manera que lo hizo y con Messi creo que ahí se equivocó y nada, lo marqué. Yo creo que mi reacción fue la misma de todos los argentinos, de salir a defenderlo a Leo. Yo aparte lo conozco y sé cómo es. Y nada, bueno, después se disculpó, aceptaba las disculpas y se terminó la historia.
Bueno, pues que vive el fútbol, vive el
Claro.
UFC y buena suerte el sábado.
Gracias. Y el viernes.